Joshua Warren is an author and paranormal investigator who studied the mystery lights at Brown Mountain, North Carolina, for years.
For perhaps hundreds of years, based upon Native American legends, people have seen these strange multicolored spheres of light moving on and around this ridge and in these mountains. Usually they have been considered spirits, ghosts, phantoms of some sort.
Legend has it that in the year 1200, a violent battle took place in this area between warring Native American tribes.
Afterward, the Native American maidens went searching through these bloody piles of corpses at night with torches burning, trying to see if there might possibly be a living soul left on the battlefield. Some people believe that the lights are remnants of that terrible event, some ghostly activity that's trapped in these mountains.
Look at the...
There it goes.
Paranormal investigator Joshua Warren grew up watching the Mountain Strange Light Show.
I first saw the lights when I was 12 or 13 years old. This dark mountain in front of us lit up with a red flaring light. And that light expanded and then it dwindled, twinkled, and I was amazed.
Joshua has captured this remarkable phenomena on film many times.
I've got like 6 or 8 of them all lined up across here, folks.
Yeah. God almighty.
See them all?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That, for me, was so clear, I realized there is something real happening at Brown Mountain.
Joshua has devoted his life to researching the Brown Mountain lights, and now he thinks he's discovered the truth. Until now, there's the answer. The Brown Mountain lights are similar to ball lightning, but not formed by weather.
We've been able to reproduce a similar phenomenon on a miniature scale in our lab. And we're trying to measure any kind of strange electromagnetic interference. Let me test for some radio microwaves. Gotcha.
Joshua claims to have detected erratic surges in the natural levels of electrical current running through the ground.
And we think that could be because the mountain stores up electricity over time and then discharges it to create what looks like a ball of light.
Screen plasma TVs. Joshua has designed an experiment he says proves the Brown Mountain lights are plasma balls caused by the mountain itself.
And we have a primary electrode and a secondary electrode. What makes it most interesting is that we have this array of third electrodes here on the side. I'm going to apply some voltage. If we were looking at, say, a cliff on Brown Mountain, this bottom wire would represent one discharge coming from a shelf of Earth. The top wire would represent the atmosphere, which has its own charge. The third wire would represent another charge coming from another spot on the cliff that happens to intersect with that original charge. It's that intersection that gives you the spin, that gives you what looks like a blob. Right now you can see a plasma ball that's hovering between these 3 electrodes. And we have created this by reproducing many of the conditions at Brown Mountain.
Plasma created in a lab does seem to appear strikingly similar to the mysterious lights witnessed on Brown Mountain.
I think we have a lot to learn still about the way our planet works. That's why it seems to me it's valuable to try to see if we can recreate these things that happen that we cannot explain.
But the
describe huge, shaggy-coated beasts with flaming red eyes. Some say they're omens of pure evil.
The old story goes that the hellhounds are part of Satan's hunting pack, and they exist to both guard his secrets and also attack his enemies. And it's very intriguing that some of the most dramatic hellhound events have occurred in churches. That property is haunted by this large black cat with blazing bright red eyes.
And
I really thought, I said, man, you're really walking with Satan.
The so-called demon dog photograph is downright creepy.
It doesn't look...
Just knowing I didn't have an animal here, I was like, no, I can't be seeing this.
Sometimes, when a person sees a ghost, they are looking into the past. They are seeing something that no longer exists, but did at one time. It's almost like an imprint that's trapped in reality.
Superhumans are out there. Prepare to meet them.
Some kind of hypnotism. But Tom insists he's using his chi. I'm extremely skeptical, so I've called in a team of investigators to put Tom's chi to the test. In this experiment, I want to measure Tom's chi using energy measuring devices.
We'll give it about 10 seconds or so, and then everybody be very still except for Tom.
After a few blasts from Tom, we have a positive reading from electrostatic meter.
Okay, that needle was perfectly vertical before we began, right?
Right.
Now do you see that it's off to the right?
Yes.
That
This is highly unusual. It seems Tom's chi may be affecting the meter in some way. But to complete the test, we asked Tom to leave the room so we can be 100% sure.